All right, I'm on hole number 5 of the 2019 Fall Major. All right, these two par fours, hole number 5 and hole number 8. Boy, now I was in my lower level account today and I nailed this shot. Ended up right in the perfect spot. Ended up right there. Had a nice little chip in, pin high, chip in, very nice bleed through, rolled down the hill and ended up there. It's a very, very tricky shot to weave and bob your way through this thing to get on there. The deal is that you look at it. Let's pull back just a little bit so we can see the tee box. When you look at it, your goal is to end up right here. So if you draw the straight line there, you're obviously not going to do that because you got to get past these trees. So that means you need the ball to come in this direction, or at least go over this rough and bleed through. So you're going in this direction. And now, how do you get your ball to go from here to here when you're already going in that direction? The trick is to use gravity. So the ball's coming off in this direction and it's clipped and it's moved past this and it gets to right here and you're wanting to get right there. You want your speed to be just right so that as it drops down this hill, gravity will pull the ball straight down that hill and you'll end up in this area. Now, if you blow past that, you'll end up down in that area, but you'll end up in the sand down in that area. So there's a very fine line between putting on enough topspin so that when you get to this point and then it rolls down the hill from gravity that you end up here, and that you don't have too much so you end up in the sand, or too little so you just get caught up in the rough. But that's not the problem. The problem is you got to get past this before you can even worry about what happens over here. So this is a very tricky hole. Everything's got to work out. I mean, you really got to have this shot dialed in. So I'm going to use an extra mile. And let's go look at because my rock hits so close now. I don't think my rock has as much topspin. Now the extra mile's got a little more topspin. 3.5 topspin, 1 right-hand side spin. What to do? Anything's going to work because either an extra mile is going to get the job done or an extra mile is not going to get the job done. I'm going to start off with a rock. I'm going to use a Titan because I'm trying to use the wind. All right, we'll try it with a rock and see what the deal is with it. I'm not sure. We will try it out. Them buffing the rock and giving it 5 extra yards is so huge. I was on Golf Clash Notebook yesterday and I was doing the club ranker, and if you look at how those clubs rank, the top ranked driver, if you maxed out everything and like looking for the best driver in the game, a maxed out Apocalypse, a level 7 Apocalypse, and then a level 7 Thor's Hammer and a level 8 Rock. Those were the top 3. And then a level 7 Apocalypse. And I think it was a level 7 Thor's Hammer, and it was I'm not sure if the Rock was the 6th one on there, but if you've got the Rock maxed out, especially with that 5 yards they just gave you, this is huge. We now have a long hitting 100% driver. I mean, that's a monster. Now, bringing a 5-power ball is definitely going to increase the odds here because you can get that second bounce over. If you can get that second bounce over where the trees are out there, let's see what we got. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, and a 5-power ball might be the ticket so you don't have to work so hard. And that probably is the ticket. Where's my bounce at? So the ball's going to go at a ring and a half in this direction. It's going to go in that direction right there. Isn't it perfect? Yeah, clip that rough. Need to use a little bit more overpower on it. I was trying to finesse it too much just to see what kind of roll it would get there. I do like the 5-power ball because the 5-power ball, you can get your first bounces before the trees, and the second bounce, you can actually work past the trees. That way, when you apply side spin, the side spin, you can make it go in the direction you want, and you don't have to weave and bob around those trees. So the 5-power ball might be the way to actually just get an easy eagle on this hole, end up where our opponent's at. They hit that great to the right, they might be in trouble. And they definitely would have been in trouble because the wind wasn't playing a factor right there. Even a perfect might not have hit. A perfect would have barely maybe gone in the hole. That close off the green, it really is. We're right about mid club, which is about 1.9 per ring. And you can see how much drop we have here. So it's about 2 per ring. So we got 2. And a little. Hitting it great to the right, which was the side to hit it great on, because I should have did a wind adjustment there. That's why I hit it great to the right and it still ended up to the left, because I should have made at least a 30, maybe a 40% wind adjustment there. Good game. Well played. Good luck in the tournament. All right, that was not the. Need to go back and. I really liked what my opponent did there with the 5-power ball. I think that's the way to do it. That's the easy way. But if you don't have any 5-power balls, we're going to have to figure out how to work that so that we can get weave and bob around that and hit it just right. And what I didn't do there was put on enough overpower. I should have put on a little bit more overpower than what I did. In the past, when we played this hole in the 2018, when we finished up this hole, I was using a Kingmaker X. I was using a 4-power ball, and I was using a 4-power ball for that exact reason. I didn't have to put on a lot of overpower. And where the bounces were, it put me in the clear so that I could put side spin onto the right. And the side spin was making the tail, like the ball was going out like this. I could put side spin on the right to get the tail to go out so the ball was heading in this direction. But I was clear of the rough where the trees are at. And so that's why I switched to a 4-power ball. So we may be able to save the 5-power ball and use a 4-power ball on it, but I think that the way to go at that is with a bigger power ball. Just unfortunately, I just don't have any in this account. But it can be done with a 3-power ball. I did it earlier today with my low-level account and low-level stuff, so it can be done. It's just got to be perfect. All right, that was hole number 5 of the 2018 fall or 2019 fall major. Thanks for watching.